In this video, we'll be looking at how to use width and height properly in your image tag in your website. Normally, what we do is we'll set width and height explicitly like this. And when we do that, we'll get the result like this. The image is not well fitted in the website. Let me close this and let me inspect the page again. And if you see here, the original image looks like this, but the rendered image in our website looks like this, which is not well fitted because we have explicitly set width as 300 and height as 500 pixel, and because of that the image is not maintaining its aspect ratio, because the intrinsic size or actual size of the image is 569 into 378 pixel, and the intrinsic or actual aspect ratio is this 569 is to 378, but the rendered aspect ratio is 3:5. That is why the image looks like this. So to make the intrinsic aspect ratio and the rendered aspect ratio same, we have to do one thing. That is, we have to either set width as auto or height as auto, right? As of now, I'm setting height as auto. Now if you see here, let me go again. And now if you see here, render size is 300 into 199 pixel. So 300 into 199, let me calculate it. I think 300 divide 199 gives us 1.507, right? And sorry, I'm really sorry, I don't know how to use the calculator. Let me move. Oh shit. Okay. And so 1.507. Okay, and 569 divide 378 gives 1.5, right? You should not be looking at other because that will not make much sense, or that is neglectable, right? So you should see the first two digit 1.5, right? So we are actually maintaining the aspect ratio. So if we are using height or width as auto, you can also use height as 300 pixel and width as auto. In this case, also the aspect ratio will be maintained, right? But again, this is not again a good practice. The best practice is wrapping the image with some other element like figure, and giving it a width, right? As of now, I'm using class WSM, and if you see here, WSM is width 300 pixel, right? And setting width as 100% and height as auto. If you do this, you can again maintain the aspect ratio. Alright, so this is one of the best practice to be used when you're dealing with image in your website. And by default, the figure will take some margin. If you don't want margin, you can remove the margin by adding class m0, and in styler CSS you can use m0 as margin 0, right? And if you see the result, it is not using the margin anymore. Alright, so that is it for this video. And one bonus tip is, for SEO, it is always a good practice to give width and height as an attribute to the image element, because a lot of times what we also might do is, if we are using front-end framework like Bootstrap, we might be using image fluid, right? And we may not be using width and height. In this case, the SEO will be hampered. So it is always a good practice to explicitly give width and height, but remember to wrap the image with some figure, giving it a width or height, and then in image, either if you're using width, give width 100% and height auto, but if you're using height, give height 100% and width as auto. Alright, so that is it for this video. Hope you find this helpful. I'll be back with another video very soon. Until then, have a good day.